It's time, right? And it's nice outside today, right? So we're happy. Today has been a day. But I got this cute microphone now. I'm official. So let me think about what I want to talk about on today's Walk and Ramble. Okay, I think I want to talk about yesterday's Beyond the Gates. Oh my God. Anita Dupree, I forget what her real name is. I think Tamara Tooney. She better get a daytime Emmy for the portrayal she is giving for this cancer because I am fully invested. I believe it. And I'm as devastated as the characters. So, Anita has been diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer. That happened just before the new year. And we have been taken along on the journey for treatment and prayerfully recovery. So, the first chemo that Anita did wasn't great, but this second one has been horrible for her. Like, she is in pain. She said she has mouth sores. She can't keep any of her food or medication down. So she is really going through it. The family is rallying. The family's trying to support. Fern is trying to be supportive, but Anita is hitting a wall. So yesterday, after continuing to be in pain for I don't know how long, Vernon put his foot down and he said, "You are going to the hospital." But Anita was scared to go because she felt like if she went into the hospital, she was not going to come out. So Anita gets to Garland and she is met by Shanice and Ashley and Dr. McCormick, who is thankfully there. I thought she was just there to see Shanice, but she is a highly accredited oncologist, and so she offered her services to Anita as well. So they all meet her, and Anita gets admitted. Pine cone time. It's someone's favorite part. No, Mom, don't touch it. No, no. So Ashley has already worked a night shift and she wants to stay because, Naomi's her bestie and this is her grandmother. But Shanice is like, no, go home. I got this. So Shanice goes into Anita's room and she's, trying to help her breathe through the squalls of pain and just help her. And Anita's like, is my husband here? And Shanice is like, yeah, he's right outside the door. She's like, yeah. Before he comes in, I want to change my medical directive. Now, for those who don't know, medical directives are in place for the patient, God forbid if something goes wrong. It's like, do you want to be resuscitated? Do you want CPR, etc. So, Anita is to the point where she said she wants to sign a DNR, which is do not resuscitate. So Shanice listens, but she just doesn't think, Anita's in her right mind. She thinks she's under extreme duress from the pain, and that's why she made the decision. So Shanice tells her aunt, and it's not a violation of HIPAA because Dr. McCormick is treating Anita officially. So, she tells her aunt so she can go and talk to Anita just to make sure this is what she wants and low key to talk her out of it. Now, while this is going on, Vernon has called Nicole and Danny, who were, meeting up and just chatting, and they come to the hospital. And then when they arrive, Nicole calls Kat because Kat is now staying with Anita and Vernon. And so Kat needed to be made aware so she wasn't blindsided. And oh my God, am I finally liking Kat as a character? Like when she's not being a bitch to Eva, she is actually lovely. And I feel really bad for her. I understand that life. I'm the baby of my family. We can be difficult at times, but we love very hard and we're very sensitive. So I felt bad for her. You know what? She needs a primetime Emmy too because they be acting on this show. But I digress. So she gets the news and Kat holds it together as best as she can. And she's just like, tell Graham she was right about Agatha Christie being a phenomenal author and there's no fawning. And she holds it together. And then when she gets off, she's thankfully with Tomas, and he was being a great support system. I actually like them a little better together now because they are snooze. It was too much drama. It was crazy. Whatever. So then Dr. McCormick goes into Anita's room, and Anita already knows. She's like, so Shanice told you I want a DNR. And then Dr. McCormick starts talking to Anita like, basically, you are Anita the Dupree, okay? You are known for being exceptional and the rules not applying. But this is something that you can't control, and this is something that you have to fight. And Dr. McCormick was just telling Anita to basically, try all of your options and give them the time to try and cure her or help her. So Anita's listening, but she like, yeah, I don't want to hear that. I am tired. This is something I think I can't win. And the catalyst for this new attitude, on top of the terrible side effects of the chemo, is that the one thing that she had to hold on to was her voice. And she tried to sing, and she was like, nothing came out. Yeah, she was like, all that came out was some raspy little harsh sounding voice. And her throat was on fire, and she basically has lost the will to fight. And that, I mean, I was looking at that computer screen like, oh my God, it felt so real. I understand what she's feeling 100%. I also sing, and I've sung most of my life, even though I've taken a sabbatical because I got to find a new church. That's another walk and ramble. But if I could not sing anymore, I would feel exactly like Anita. So I get it, but I need my Auntie Nita to fight. And so Anita thinks she's hiding this or whatever, but Vernon knows that woman like the back of his hand. And he was telling Nicole and Danny in the waiting room because Nicole and Danny think like, oh, Anita's strong, mom's strong, she's gonna be fine. And Vernon was like, I don't know, because I feel like she's getting ready to give up. So at the end, Dr. McCormick is still trying to talk Anita up and talk her into fighting. And we don't really know what Anita landed on because then Vernon came in and Dr. McCormick leaves and she tells, then Anita tells Vernon, I've made a decision, my love. So we don't know if she's going to tell Vernon that she wants the DNR because Vernon is going to lose it. He can't even stomach the thought of not having Anita in his life. So I hope she's going to change her mind. And I hope she's going to fight. I mean, I really don't think they're going to kill her off. The soap just started. That would be insane. But that is what I thought was the best storyline from yesterday. Very real, very raw, very gripping. Kudos to Beyond the Gates, per usual. So we are done with our little walk. And I'm about to go watch today's episode. And I hope I don't have to be crying because, again, I've had a day. I'm emotional. I'm over it. See you guys tomorrow.